have her talk. I don't know. As difficult as the money might be, it might be even tougher for her to come up with some time to do some kind of mix of payments and community service. But that's an option that she can. You understand that? I don't either. I don't either. All right, so let's just stick with money. Okay. Yeah, if your kids were old, you could take them with you somewhere, but those little kids. All right, so stick with the money. So you get something set up on the 894 that you owe us on those two. What I'll do on today's file is I'm going to put you on a 12-month non-reporting probation. That means I've got my thumb over you for the next 12 months. I'll suspend fines and costs on today's file because you got stuck on the $900 because you didn't come in and make arrangements. So stay out of trouble. That means don't drive until you get your license straight, right? So stay out of trouble. That's the 12-month non-reporting. So I'm keeping my eye on you.
V number 848718.
All right. Mr. McCoy, I understand you need an exam date?
Yes.
December 17th, 11:30.
Okay, sir.
Bond will be continued. We'll mail you a notice.
Okay, so bond is continuing. I get a notice. Okay.
All right. Anything else, counsel?
No.
Have a good day, sir.
All right, Mr. Durham, I'll talk to you later.
Sounds good.
All right.
Okay, Judge, next would be James is the last name. Let me, oh, you know what? I have that in my hand. We're resetting the PCC for 1210, Mr. Mojica. I can't hear you.
That's accurate. That's correct.
Okay, so that'll be on Zoom with Judge Patton next week at 9:45.
Okay, perfect.
I'll get you a notice before you leave.
So it's going to be on Zoom, not in person?
Correct. Yep. Next week will be, and I'll give you a notice.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Have her talk. I don't know. As difficult as the money might be, it might be even tougher for her to come up with some time to do some kind of mix of payments and community service. But that's an option that she can. You understand that?
Yeah.
I don't either. I don't either. All right, so let's just stick with money. Okay. Yeah, if your kids were old, you could take them with you somewhere, but those little kids. All right, so stick with the money. So you get something set up on the 894 that you owe us on those two. What I'll do on today's file is I'm going to put you on a 12-month non-reporting probation. That means I've got my thumb over you for the next 12 months. I'll suspend fines and costs on today's file because you got stuck on the $900 because you didn't come in and make arrangements. So stay out of trouble. That means don't drive until you get your license straight, right? So stay out of trouble. That's the 12-month non-reporting. So I'm keeping my eye on you. Take care of the 894 with whatever payment plan you can come up with, and you're done with us. All right, you got all that? You're welcome. Good luck with the adoption. You're welcome. All right, you.
Pretty touch everything on behalf of Ms. Casey Bonds that I know. I think there's a cause matter. Looks like one that we called already. We have pre-tried the matter and reached a resolution.
Yep.
So the driving license suspended second offense will be dismissed. We'll be pleading guilty to allowing unlicensed driver to drive.
Good.
Requesting immediate sentencing if the court will allow.
Okay. Did you discuss your rights and options with Mr. Hadley? You understand all that? You understand the possible penalty to the added charge? Are you pleading guilty to the added charge today? Are you doing so freely and voluntarily? Did you drive, excuse me, did you drive a vehicle in Belleville, August 14, 2024? At that time, was your license suspended, revoked, or denied? I'll accept your plea. I'll dismiss the original charge. What's the status of your license now? How close are you?
Close.
Good.
When do you think you'll have it?
I'm hoping right after the holidays is the first of the year. I have
Okay. Okay. All right.
3 children that.
Good for you. Good for you. Yeah. Yeah. Are you working? Which one have you had the longest? Okay. Where at?
You know, so get ready to go there in Belleville, brain injury and spinal cord.
Yep.
Rehabilitation
Yep.
specialist, and then also clean houses.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Off a 24-hour work cycle right
Yep.
now.
Okay. Good. Anything else you want me to consider before I sentence you? Okay. All right, so Mr. Hadley, do you know that she ended up with 2 civil infractions on the same date? Did you talk about that? All right, then.
Please see if we can find one.
It's no insurance and traffic signal. So I'm gonna lecture you because he would have lectured you if he would have known this.
Vehicle wasn't.
I know, but what happened is you got the tickets and we didn't hear from you. So you owe us $900 just because we didn't hear from you. The no insurance is $498 and the traffic signal is $396. Too old. I'll tell you what I'll do. Can you commit to some kind of a payment plan, some kind of monthly payment? All right. So, Mr. Hadley, I bet that means Mr. Perkins is next. Come on up, Mr. Perkins. What do you want to, how far out you want to go for your discovery?
This is a 2024 case. 2024 case, that could be a large non-discovery. I think our issue is to get a date that then come back.
Yeah.
Sorry, Judge, who
Basically-
is this, please?
This is Bryant Perkins
Thank you.
Jr. So basically, any Wednesday this year, any Tuesday next year.
And give me just one moment, my apology, my computer's refreshing. I just want to make sure I'm not clogging up the document that I can't do here. Let's. It's a Wednesday. It was. Here, Tim. He's back up here, we're back with this court next week on the 10th. I just don't think we'll be able to get turned around by then. Have you do that if you? We do January 7th, please.
Is it a Tuesday?
No, sorry. these will be-
Tuesdays. We're switching to Tuesdays after 50 some years.
That'll be beginning in the new year. Okay.
Yep.
Tuesday the 6th.
9 o'clock?
Hey, all right. That's
Alrighty.
like you're on. Yeah.
9 a.m.
Tuesday, January 6th, 2026, 9 a.m.
Judge Martin, so I'll get you the notice in just a few minutes.
So you get some Zoom information.
I just spoke to Emily. She said they can't take the plea because they've never screened him yet,
Okay,
even though the prosecutor.
that's fine.
Well,
That's fine.
so
Are we ready on Singh? People versus Singh. We got both attorneys on.
I am here, Your Honor.
Okay, I thought Heather said we had the prosecutor on too. Hey, Joe, tell prosecutor's office I got to have somebody talk to me about Singh.
Did you receive the warrant?
Yeah, I got it, but I can't take the plea because Mr. Singh hasn't done what he needs to do. I'm assuming, Mr. Dabalski, that you don't want to enter the plea without knowing whether or not he's going in sobriety court.
I guess, yes, Your Honor. I guess that's a fair, accurate
All
statement.
right. And we have Mr. Singh with us.
Initially, maybe disappointing, I couldn't do what you wanted me to do, but I think you're very happy with the outcome. I have Mr.
That's fine.
Patton come in.
Mr. Kaplan, I've got Mr. Singh and Mr. Dabalski on Zoom. My understanding is that we've been trying to get Mr. Singh to cooperate with my probation department for months so we can make the determination whether or not he's eligible, and he just won't do the paperwork. Mr. Dabalski, do you have something you might want to add to that? Because that's my understanding.
That is an accurate recitation, Your Honor. He has informed me that he has sent the paperwork to the probation department on at least 2 occasions. I don't know what the problem is.
Well, at this point, I don't want him in my program. So I don't know if he's eligible for our program or not, but he's not a team player, so I don't want him.
We'll have to withdraw the offer, Mr. Kowalski.
I'm sorry?
And so we'll have to withdraw the offer of OWI side.
Well, can I see if I can get, he's a resident of Canton and the 35th District Court. I see if I can get him in.
I'll give you one more adjournment if you want to see if Canton takes him.
Yes, please.
Okay.
How much time you want for that?
4 weeks.
Heather, give me a January date, would you?
Yep, we have January 6th or 13th,
The 13th.
9:15.
Zoom.
Yep. It'll be
Thank
Judge
you.
Martin, sorry. Yes,
Thank you.
That was the 13th, 9:15.
correct. Judge Martin.
CC or.
Yeah, I just adjourned the PCC for him to get a chance to talk to 35th.
Thank you.
All right, good luck.
Thank you, Judge. Happy holidays if I don't see you before.
Same to you.
Thank you.
Joe, I gotta take a phone call. Let me know when you got files.
Okay. Test. Mr. Hunt?
Yes. First name, Orlando, like Florida. Orange Mountain High School, so you make ORLANDO. That's the number. Yes, sir. NP number. 56341.
Did you file your appearance, Mr. Bont?
This one said that she did it online.
Okay, then it just hasn't gotten to me yet. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
This bit.
Which I think I lost.
Alright, so it's not enough to get.
So you're gonna Zoom and paper?
For Tabata, you're all set?
Yes, Steve wrote me up for impeding.
Impede
Hmm.
for 180, or did he give you a price?
He didn't give me a price.
Okay, it's 180. Is that 7 or 14 days?
14 days just in case. Thank you.
Thanks. Have a good day.
See you.
Are we ready on Potts? Come on up. Counsel, I know you just need another date, but it looks like Mr. Potts has not yet been adjourned, or excuse me, arraigned. So let's get that taken care of so we can set a bond. Your appearance?
I need to talk to Orlando about this file for three, one very happy. Either of those spots.
Thank you, gentlemen. And would you write a formal reading? I'll enter a not guilty plea. All right, so excuse me, recommendation from the department is no objection to a personal bond. They're asking for a not to return to the Vista Drive address and no contact with Clarice. Any problems there?
No problem there, Your Honor.
All right.
Found out about this case through the divorce proceeding, so he submitted himself.
Okay.
And he would agree with the personal bond.
All right, so I think you've talked about an arraigned pretrial or adjourned pretrial date of the 13th. All right. Heather, do we want to pick a time on that one?
I have 9:15.
This is with Martin on Zoom?
Correct.
All right. And as for bond, I'm just going to make a personal bond with those two conditions. You're welcome.
Judge, Mr. Avant, did you say that your bar number is 56341? Because I can't hear anything at that podium.
That is.
It is. Thank you so much.
Well, that's totally.
Mr. Potts, I'm going to put you on a personal bond. First couple conditions are pretty obvious. Stay out of trouble, cooperate, show up for your court dates. All right.
Yes.
Thirdly, do not have any contact with Ms. Betts. No phone calls, no social media contact, don't send her letters. Don't have friends call her and see how she's doing. You know, she calls you and says, hey, baby, we got to get together and talk over coffee. She can't change this. Only myself or another judge in this building with a black robe. All right. You run into her at Taco Bell, you're eating Burger King. No contact. Clear? And don't go back to the Vista Drive address unless you got to go back for, probably you're past the go back for personal property stuff though, right?
Actually, we want to reserve that. He's just not ready to go back.
I'll tell you right now, if you need to go back to pick up some stuff, set something up with the PD, the local police department for a civil standby. Right? He knows how to handle that. All right. Anything else? Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm and acknowledge the debt payable to the court in the amount of $1,000 if you screw that up? Any questions? Anything else?
You said the hearing is over?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. And we'll get a notice for the Zoom information. You're welcome.
Mr. Holly, just so you know, your attorney is in with the prosecutor.
I am here for waste management.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm
file
sorry.
number-
I'm looking at Trombley's name. Waste management. Yes. All right.
Okay, so 4474 and 4475.
Yep. All right. They will bring me in the paperwork. You're all set.
It's not a CSC.
And I will dispo it in 14 days.
Which is
No,
what-
she said 40,
During-
he said 45
No.
days for each.
Go ahead.
Okay.
So 45
Alrighty, you're all
days.
set.
Okay, so I just can hang up then.
Yep. You're all set. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
So did that take care of waste management? We can scratch them?
That did, Judge.
Thanks.
And on Mammy, at 8:30, it's a ticket as well, just because you were scratching at 8:30. Mr. Cayley couldn't wait any longer. He had been in the breakout room for an hour.
Yeah.
He's coming in at 10:45 in person. He's going to
Yeah.
handle that one.
Okay.
Do I have those management files out here that you want?
Well, it shouldn't get polished. Probably don't have it.
It's just a ticket. The prosecutor has it.
Yeah, so there's no file for you.
Right. Yep.
These guys ready for something now?
It's all,
Just getting a date?
You have, where'd the file go, Joe? For Tyler Smith, they chose, are they listening?
Yes.
Okay. You guys chose a Wednesday. We don't do Wednesdays anymore.
Oh.
As of the first year, we're going to Tuesdays.
Yep.
It's bad. Well. Forgot all about that. So. I could do the 20th, but I'll be running a little behind.
Can you hear him, Heather?
I heard something about the 20th.
Yeah, I can do this is Eric Gozi. I can do the 20th. I do have a couple of matters in circuit court, but I can
We do them
it.
in the morning, just so that you know.
Understood.
And if you can find out from Mr. Kennedy if that's a good date for him as well.
20th, that works. The morning of the 20th works for me.
Okay, Mr. Gozi, is the morning good?
It'll be good. I'll work around it.
So do we want first thing 8:30, 9 o'clock? Or do you guys want like 10:30?
10:30 would be perfect.
10:30, that's going to be with Judge Martin.
Mark, okay, perfect.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep, I'll give you guys notice to be just a minute.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, Heather.
Yeah.
Just a heads up, you got a Samsung in the waiting room.
Yeah, Marianne should grab him any second.
Williams waiting to talk to the prosecutor. Okay, and then you come back on. Okay, your families or whoever's out here just wondering, so, okay, but yours is gonna be on Zoom, probably put in the courtroom and then you go and, he'll be, your attorney will be there soon. So, okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Miss Elijah,
Good morning.
good morning. What cases are you here on?
I'm here supervising law graduate Ephraim Clark, who represents Mr. Lang, and I see Mr. Lang here.
I don't see Mr. Clark.
Mr. Clark said he was in the waiting room.
Might
then
be the Samsung.
He might be. So he's in the clerk's waiting room. Miss Jones, are you ready on Mr. Holly?
Yes, I don't know if I need to let the prosecutor know that we're going to set it for exam, but that's what we're going to do.
All right.
Counsel, let's go ahead and put your appearance on the record for Richard Holly.
Thank you, Your Honor. If it please the court, Attorney Sharon Jones, P number 57113, on behalf of Mr. Holly, who is appearing from the Michigan Department of Corrections.
Mr. Holly, you can hear us okay?
Yes, sir, I can.
Thank you. Heather, this file does not currently have an exam on the ROA.
Correct. Whatever Wednesday they want, except that he is coming from prison, so I will have to do a writ.
Your Honor, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
He is in a special program, advanced, something to do with substance abuse that he
Good.
does not, he would like to waive his physical presence and continue appearing by Zoom as he has been.
I'm not doing an exam on Zoom. As much as I love the fact that he's in treatment, I'm not doing a Zoom exam.
Just for him, not for anyone else, just for him to appear from Zoom.
I'm not doing a Zoom exam. So
Okay.
I'll bump you down the road. I'll give you some time, but I'm not having a witness, especially the defendant, on Zoom for an exam.
Can we set it for when his program is ending then, to set it pretty far out? So, because it's very important.
How far out is his program?
I'm sorry.
Do you know, Mr. Holly?
May I speak?
Please.
I'm thinking about maybe 3 or 4 weeks, Your Honor, I have left. Sometime.
Oh, yeah. I have no problem giving you a month or so.
Okay.
I mean, if you're in a 12-month program, I probably don't want to wait that long.
No. I'm like
Yeah.
3/4 of the way finished. Your Honor.
Awesome. Beautiful. So how
Yes,
many clean and sober days you have behind you?
A little over a year.
Good for you. Good
Yes,
for you. All right, Miss Jones, so we'll give you a date in January, 1st of February, whatever.
How about, either January 14th or 28th?
Nope, we're on Tuesdays now, Miss.
We switched to
Tuesdays.
Tuesdays, January 1.
Okay, Well, then the 20th would be good, or the 27th of January.
Either one, counsel. And Mr. Holly, you'll be done with the program by then, right?
Yes, I should be.
Okay.
Can
Well,
Your Honor, thanks for your
Oh,
patience.
hold
I
on,
really appreciate
hold on.
it. Yes.
If you're not done with the program, then just contact counsel and we'll come up with another date.
Let's set it for the 10th of February then, if Your
right.
Honor is willing to do that.
All right. What time you want to do it on the 10th, Heather?
We can do 9 a.m. And that will be with Judge Patton.
All right, Mr. Holly, you got any questions?
I wanted to speak to my attorney one more time before we
can put you in a breakout room.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, we can do that.
Thank
Counsel,
you.
anything else?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, so when you two are done in the breakout room, you can just take off.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Mr. Holly, keep up the good work.
Thank you, sir.
Miss Trombley, it looks like you are all set.
Okay, I didn't know if I needed to go on the record or not for the adjournments, but, okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Vorce, V-O-R-C, force with a V. Lead to one, dismiss one. Yeah, we can do that. They in here?
I think it's two. Let me double check. Jamie handed me the file.
Miss Elijah, Mr. Clark's nowhere to be found, so I don't know if he's in a different waiting room.
Vorce? We got anybody on Vorce on Zoom? Nope.
How do you say the name, Judge?
Vorce. It's like force, but I got a file and we don't know. One of the other guys handed it to Joe, and so we're just trying to find out who the players are.
I'm gonna guess they're all here in person, and I'm gonna guess it's Hadley because that's a
He figured that out. Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
So we have 3 years, then what we have up to do. I was gonna make sure I'm ready. You know, you bring on Zoom. If it was Judge. Yeah. He's here. If it's 30. And you guys get along? All right, you guys are always.
Yeah, we did.
That Zoom. So where do you go? You know, I've been in and out.
Okay.
Yes. One of the.
Looks like he's in one. Teamer?
Yeah.
Looks like he's in one of the rooms up here.
Mr. Mojica, are you ready on Teamer?
I'm ready.
All right, people versus Deontay Teamer. Counsel, go ahead. Your appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor, to your staff. Michael Mojica, P88245, on behalf of Mr. Teamer, who is present in person.
Mr. Teamer, state your name.
Deontay Teamer.
Yeah, just so the record's clear, he's in my building. He's not in my courtroom. What are we doing today, Mr. Mojica?
We're going to set this for exam. I had a chance to speak with the prosecutor on the case. I don't have digital yet, but it has been sent to me. So with that, I'll have all my discovery, and we can go ahead and set this for an exam date.
It's currently set for next week, 11 a.m. Next Wednesday.
That should work. Yeah, that'll work for me, Judge.
Okay. All right, so I'll continue bond till then. We'll see you next week, Mr. Teamer.
Right.
All right.
Have a good day, gentlemen.
All right, you too, Judge.
Thank you.
Yes, I am ready.
Okay, did you need to speak to the prosecutor?
No, that's okay.
So you already have you already have discovery, you already have what you need?
I am not sure. I was just gonna ask for an adjourned PCC date.
Judge, do you have Lang?
I do.
Which, through
How
this.
far out you want to go, counsel?
Yeah.
1 week?
Sure.
Now, I heard, are just the exams are on Wednesday now, or?
No,
or
everything's going to Tuesdays as of Jan 1.
Okay.
All our Wayne County docket.
Okay.
So for next
What time next week, Heather?
9:45, and it will be by Zoom with Judge Patton.
Okay. Next, and I'm sorry, would you say the day again?
You chose December 10th?
Next
1
Wednesday.
week?
Sorry, I'm also working with an associate on this one. Could we do the 17th?
Works for us.
Yep, same time.
Same time, 17th, 9:45. Still Judge Patton, I believe.
Correct.
All right, perfect. Thank you.
Yep.
You're
have a good day.
welcome.
Mr. Lang, you can log off Zoom now, and we'll be in touch this afternoon, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you, Your Honor. And
You're
thank
welcome. Enjoy your day.
you too. I actually think there's one more for me, but let me pause and come back and see if I can find
Yeah,
it.
just let us know.
Wait a minute, Miss Elijah, I'm almost positive. If you think it's Aaron Smith, he retained, we adjourned, that one's all taken care of.
Okay, thank you. I was wondering if that would be it.
Yep. Mr. Lang, you're good to go.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
November 20. Very excited to be hanging with.
And it was Mr. Smith, so I'm gonna hop out of here. Thank you, and I'll see you. And if I don't see you before the holidays, have a great holiday.
You too, thank you.
Zoning Judge Brian Oakley from the 34th District.
Hey.
My first podcast.
Superintendent skills. I didn't know it was video though. I thought it was just audio.
The observer for Tyler Smith,
I appreciate the key.
you can log off. That was adjourned.
My County American Heritage.
Oh.
Oh,
I didn't know it's colors.
It's a 10.
let me give you the date.
I see it's a 10.
To January 20th at 10:30.
Just a bunch of those. Really? You would think it'd just be the latest ones.
Dad. Jim, you see Matt?
What's the name?
So, you think I can read straight though?
What's the name?
Jamie, before you walk out, is Mr. Bickert here?
Victor, no, I have not seen.
Tyrone? Okay, just checking. Thank you. If he comes, he has a guy on Zoom. We're waiting.
I'll let him know. Thank you.
Thanks.
First name Tierra.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are we still working with priority waste or did we take care of that one?
We took care of that one.
Thanks.
Mr. Gazdecki.
Hi.
Hello, finally.
I've been here since 8 a.m.
I know you have. Did they take care of you yet?
No, there's no state prosecutor.
He's here. He just keeps grabbing everybody but you. You are the next one.
Okay, because I have a formal hearing to go to at 36th District in a few minutes.
Do you want me to reschedule this for you? Because I know that you.
Unless he can see me real fast, because
I can't answer that. He's got somebody in with him now. I can put you on for next Wednesday at 8:30 again.
Here, let's do it this way. Counsel, I'm assuming this is a civil infraction?
Correct.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, counsel, just hang out in his waiting room, and when you gotta go, you go. And if we don't resolve it today, Heather will just schedule it for next Wednesday if you want to do it.
Next Wednesday, I'm MIDC at 46th District all morning.
We'll pick another day. We'll give you a backup date. So if you gotta go before he talks to you today, we'll give you a backup date.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so you want to go to,
before I'm called in.
are you available on the 17th?
On the 17th. No.
Then we jump to the 22nd. It's a Monday.
Oh, I'd say seven.
No, MIDC as well. I know.
31st?
Nope,
I
the
got the-
2nd, January 2nd. It's a
Second.
Friday.
Hold on, let me get my other calendar out. Hold on. January 2nd, I can.
Okay, we'll put you on there at 8:30 if you
Attorney's
don't
name
get
is
to talk to him.
Gaz Decky. Gaz Decky. Client's name is Said, Saad, civil infraction. Go let the prosecutors know that he's in the waiting room for another few minutes. He's got to get. If they can work him in today,
they're gonna
fine. If
set a
not,
court date, and he's gonna need to be at it.
Bench trial.
thanks.
Data relax.
Heather, we need a bench trial date for McCullough.
What time is McCullough?
9:45.
I found it. Okay. A bench trial date.
That's what Joe tells me.
All right, then we can do our January 6th or January 13th. We can do it at 11. I don't know how we're doing next year's yet, so I'm just.
Yeah. All right. I'll let you know when they come in here which one they pick.
All right, Mr. Her, whenever you're done, let me know.
We're ready. We wanted to set it for exam for December 17th. Mr. Headwood still says he's hiring Ray Richard to handle the case, but according to Mr. Kaplan, he has not filed an appearance yet. Is that
And I've
correct?
emailed Mr. Richards and he's not responded.
Okay, so at this point, I'll stay on and see what happens. And the 17th is a good day for me if it's, after 11 o'clock. Mr. Kaplan said the exams are usually 11:30, 12, 1 o'clock
Wait a minute. Oh, okay, the 17th.
of December, if that's convenient.
Can't even hear it.
If not, we have to go into January then.
I'm gonna say January only because I already took Judge Patton's last exam that she offered.
Okay, let me go to get my January book.
Yep, and it'll be on Tuesdays, Mr. Her.
Okay, it's Dare, by the way, and you're changing
Dare.
it to Tuesdays. That's okay. It's hard to get the first time. Let me, oh boy.
And then, we're working out that other case.
I'm ready on McCullough whenever they are.
Miscommunication.
Okay, so Tuesday. How about the 13th?
All right, we have the 13th. I have 8:30 if you want to be my first one.
Well, then what else do you have?
I don't know what you mean.
Just
Timing?
about all day, counsel.
Yeah.
Okay, just because
You want later in the morning?
I have a Zoom hearing penciled in, but that may not go. But why don't we say 9:30 or 10? How about 10 o'clock? Is that okay?
That works with us.
Okay.
Mr. Headwood,
Yes,
January 13th, 10 a.m. That work?
yes, that's fine.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So we'll mail a notice.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. Have a good Christmas holiday.
Thank you.
Mr. Headwood, if you have retained counsel, they need to file a substitution and appearance ASAP. Give them that date.
Yeah.
You don't see that, you stick.
Nah, it's all in the file. Okay. Yeah, we'll scratch it.
We have a resolution, Your Honor.
Any luck?
Yes, impeding traffic.
All right. How much?
Did not tell me.
All right. What was the original charge?
Cell phone.
Oh, use of a handheld?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Let's go with $180 then. How long?
Thank you. 2 weeks.
Okay, that'll work. Heather, you got that?
Thanks.
Yes,
Good luck
Judge.
with your next one, counsel.
That's it. That's all I have.
No, I meant the formal hearing. You got at 36.
Yeah, I have 36th district landlord tenant hearing to do.
Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Judge, can you pull Bolster, Bolster? She just called. Her battery's dead. She's on the side of the road. I'm rescheduling her to next week.
Okay.
She's waiting for her.
Brooks is the one who's in Florida. Yeah, I think that was scheduled for some.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be. I got some, yeah.
I'm ready when you are.
Yeah. No, I didn't. Met with those people, I don't know if they counsel.
I think it. Are you ready to enforce?
Force.
Your appearance.
Sticking into the.
Elizabeth Force.
Attorney Josh Eric, here on behalf of Miss Elizabeth Morse for today's pre-trial.
Thank you.
Thank you. We will wait for formal reading, standing to the charge for arraignment purposes. We have reached a resolution in this matter. We will be tendering a guilty plea to the reduced charge of the OWI. I think he may charge as an underlying count.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll count two, count one goes away.
Count one goes away, count two.
Okay. Did you discuss with Mr. Hadley your rights and the options those rights give you? You understand all that? You understand the possible penalty for count two? Are you pleading guilty to count two? Are you doing so freely and voluntarily? Did you drive a vehicle on February 8, 2025 at a location near 275 in Northline? All right. Prior to driving, did you drink alcohol? Do you know what your blood alcohol level was? Do you have a stipulation you could make?
We could stipulate that there was a blood test that was administered at the hospital and the results came back as
More than 0.08? All right, you satisfied with the plea? I'll dismiss count one. All right, Ms. Boris, I'm going to send you downstairs to schedule a couple things with our probation department. You're going to come back for an interview, sit down with a probation officer. Based on that interview, they're going to put together a report, a recommendation for sentencing. They'll also tell you when you're going to come back for sentencing. At sentencing, we'll all have a chance to read that report and talk about that and anything else you want to talk about before I decide what sentencing should be. You understand all that? I'm also going to put you on a personal bond. First couple conditions are pretty obvious. Stay out of trouble, cooperate with the process so we can move you forward. Third condition is do not purchase, possess, or consume any mood-altering substance unless you've got a doctor's prescription for the substance. So that means no booze, no marijuana. Can you live with those rules? Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm and acknowledge the debt payable to the court amount of $1,000 if you mess that up? Questions? Go downstairs.
She does live in Ohio. For the probation interview, is that going to be, because she's going to have to come back?
We talk to the, well, Toledo's in Ohio and that's 40 minutes away. How far are you?
Oh.
Okay, so it's not that big a deal for you to come back twice? Okay, all right. So just go back downstairs, get it scheduled. All right. What else you got?
Ready to go, get a dismissal on Kiko Guest
That up here?
and same on John Johnson. They're both.
All right, John Johnson.
Thank you, Your Honor. Attorney Judge Oakley, on behalf of Mr. John Johnson, will be stating his name for the record. We're here for today's scheduled final pre-trial. Yes, sir. Your Honor, this has been adjourned. Final pre-trials. The complainant has not appeared. Defense will be making a motion to dismiss the matter at this time without prejudice.
I will grant that motion and dismiss this action. Mr. Johnson, you've got bond money on this file. I'm going to apply it towards the other files you owe us money on, and that's still going to leave you pretty deep in the hole. Can you set up some kind of payment plan? You got a payment plan now? All right, so the 150, we take 10% bond fee, and then the rest is just going to go towards that debt. All right, any questions? You all set? Kikio Kess.
Thank you, Your Honor. Judge Oakley, if you want to go ahead with Mr. Kiko Guest for today's final pre-trial. Mr. Guest is to be paying on the record that's here. State your name, sir. Yeah, yes.
Thank you.
My apologies for mispronouncing this. On behalf of Kiiko, Your Honor, we're going to also, again, be moving to dismiss this matter. It was set for a final pre-trial. Complainant has not appeared. It's now 10:41.
Dismiss without prejudice. You got a bond. We're going to keep 10% of that, and then it'll go back to whoever posted it. So is it in your name? All right. So whose name? Is she here? All right. So we'll mail it to her unless she wants to come up and get it. All right. Okay. Well, give her a call. Yeah. Anything else? Mr. Duncan, give me a name. Got it. Are we ready on McCullough? What happened to that?
No, you're on the.
Still waiting?
McDonald's got all the complaints and they're not, I don't need them for anything further. That's what we're waiting on.
Okay. I don't know what we're waiting on. I just,
Paul is watching Discovery right now.
okay. All right. Go ahead, Mr. Duncan.
Hello, Your Honor, Murray Hopkins, appearing on behalf of the defense covered with unit.
Thank you. All right. Pleading to impaired?
Yes.
All right. And you say your name. Witt. So forget that first letter.
Gwit, G-W.
Are you saying Witt?
Gwit, yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right, so
No, there is, but I'm hearing Witt. I thought it was a silent G. All right. So Mr. Witt, did you discuss your rights and options with Mr. Duncan? Did you understand all that? And do you understand the possible penalty for the added charge?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, are you pleading guilty to that added charge today?
Yes.
Sir, are you doing that freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
Right. Mr. Duncan, you want a voir dire? Incident date March 5?
Yeah. On March 5, 2025, were you operating a motor vehicle in the township of Huron, County of Louisiana Commission? Yes. And prior to operating that motor vehicle on that date, had you been drinking alcohol? Yes. How much alcohol and what kind of alcohol were you drinking? Probably about 10 beers or so. Did you have an accident? Yes. And do you think that the consumption of the alcohol had something to do with the accident? Yes. And at some point in time, did you take a blood test? Yes. And what were the results? Yes. Do you have any reason to think that the blood test results are inaccurate? No. Thank you, sir.
All right. So I'll accept the plea to the impaired driving and dismiss both count 1 and 2 of the original complaint. All right, you're welcome. Mr. Gwit, I'm going to send you downstairs to talk to the probation department and get set up for an interview and a sentencing date. Mr. Duncan, if you want to go downstairs and pick a sentencing date for yourself, and bond is continued.
Charlie, if I can ask another quick question, please.
Yeah, hold on just a minute. You got another court date scheduled tomorrow. You know about that? Okay. Yep. Yep.
That's about that.
Oh, took care of it. Yeah. No, it's us.
It is.
Well,
I think that's
according to the paperwork,
stuff that I caught on it. It said you, but then I thought.
that says it's with us. I'm like,
It would be a, okay.
right?
All right, good. Thank you.
Have a good day, gentlemen. Calderon Esparza.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Hello.
Tina, look, I'm gonna have Ricardo, sorry, something with his approaching. Do your name, thank you.
Good morning. So counsel, you just need some time to see if we got a deal or not. All right, January 13th. Oh, is that why they're in front of me? All right, counsel, would you waive formal reading? Already did. All right, you gonna try to talk me out of a personal bond?
Yep.
No, I wasn't flagging you, and I was just trying to get my mind to work.
Yeah, quick as I need Judge.
What did you want on January 13th? Nothing. You turning on the screen. Yeah.
Is that an exam we're setting? PCC.
CC,
That was what date?
January 13th, yeah.
And what time did you, Heather?
Honey.
All right. All right, sir, I'm gonna put you on a personal bond. First condition is pretty obvious. Stay out of trouble. Second one's real obvious. Cooperate with your court date so we can move this file along. Third thing, do not purchase, possess, or consume any mood altering substance unless you've got a doctor's prescription. No alcohol, no marijuana. Understood? Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm and acknowledge the debt payable to the court in the amount of $1,000 if you screw those up? Yes? Any questions? All right, we'll get you notice and get you out of here. You're welcome. Layla Koffel. I've been asked to dismiss this file against you. I'm assuming that's okay with you? Goodbye. Have a lovely day. You got something for me?
I would say that, but nothing else is on as well
For who?
for Spiegel and Rest Fest.
Yep.
If you want to read the quick emails, that, so, and then.
Okay. Attorney Hamilton, you're on the screen somewhere, right?
Right. That's correct, Your Honor.
All right. All right, so I've got 2 files and I've got an email from you. So let's do Sierra Strebel first.
Okay.
Appearances on Strebel, if I'm saying that right?
Hey, good morning, Brian Mash.
You are, Your Honor. Vanessa Hamilton. Go ahead.
Brian Mash, EP 85797. Sorry about that.
And Vanessa Hamilton, P82107, on behalf of Sierra Strebel. But I'd ask to waive her presence for the purpose of this hearing, although I can probably get her on Zoom if needed, Your Honor.
No, I don't think so. So if I read the email correctly, your office has a conflict. So we're gonna have to let you out and get somebody new in to represent Strebel.
That's correct, Your Honor. Someone that is not part of NDS.
Yep. And people have any objection?
No objection.
We'll just do a PCC.
Yeah. So I'm making a note, we need a non-NDS attorney for a PCC on 12/17 at 9:30. And you'll convey that to the
Thank you,
defendant?
Your Honor.
All right, and I'll continue bond.
Yes, I'll give her a call and let her know.
By Zoom.
Thank you.
That's gonna be Zoom with Judge Patton. All right, gentlemen,
Okay, thank
appearances on Lamar Raspras.
Brian Mash, EP 85797.
And Vanessa Hamilton, P82107, on behalf of Lamar Respris, I'd ask to waive his appearance for the purpose of this hearing.
Done. This one you just need a date because of the family emergency?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Another PCC?
This was the.
I think it's set for
Exam?
exam today.
All right, pick a Wednesday this year or Tuesday next year.
I can do, if it's going to be in the afternoon, I can do next Wednesday, Your Honor. Well, actually, you know what? Let's give it maybe a week or two. Let me see. Let me look at my calendar.
Look at the 17th?
Judge Patton didn't have any more. We already used.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. That's not an option.
December 22nd, Monday, January 2nd, Friday, or going to the new year.
Counsel, can you hear that?
Yes. Let's do the 22nd.
They want jury trial.
Second, that'll be at 1:30.
1:30?
Okay.
All right, bond continued on that one.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Have a good day, gentlemen.
Yep, you too.
Who's next?
The file waited.
You are Hinton McKay, and you're going to plead responsible to, I don't know what they're calling count 2. I'm assuming you're pleading responsible to the registration or plate violation. Is that it? And then the other two are going to be dismissed? All right, I will accept that plea. Fines and costs. Oh, fines and costs on the registration or plate charge 180. Can you pay that today? Fines and costs on the registration or plate violation 180. Can you pay that today? Sure. How much you want to pay? How often you want to pay it? When you want to start it?
I could pay it all of next week, actually.
You sure? Just next Friday? Which would be the 13th? No, the 12th. 12th? You sure? Okay, you're all set.
I just come here to pay it?
That's the easiest way to do it. If you do it online, I mean, we'll give you the online option, but it's going to cost you a little bit more money and everything. All right? You're welcome.
This courtroom session starts off routine, but things quickly take a turn when a defendant begins speaking out of turn and repeatedly interrupts the judge. At first, the judge remains calm and gives space for explanation, but the constant interruptions start to test the court's patience. As the defendant keeps cutting in, the judge firmly steps in and shuts it down, making it clear that this behavior will not be tolerated. The tone shifts instantly, from calm and procedural to strict and authoritative. The judge warns the defendant that interrupting is only making things worse and reminds them that this is a courtroom, not a place for arguments or talking over authority. Within moments, the situation becomes a clear lesson in courtroom discipline, showing how quickly things can escalate when respect and order are ignored.